This video is based on the technical analysis of Capitec Bank, which is listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. And at this point in time, we find ourselves on the monthly chart. And on the monthly chart, we have some very interesting price action movement, where the market has given us two very important market patterns. Number one, we have what seems to be an inverted head and shoulders pattern, with this side being the left shoulder, this being the head, and this area over here being the right hand shoulder. And we can see that the neckline, which is over here, has been broken to the upside. And what we want to see, generally speaking, in regards to inverted head and shoulders patterns, is price after breaking to the upside of that neckline, come back to the neckline to give it a test. And where we have that neckline is generally where we would look for those potential buy opportunities, especially if the neckline aligns with, as I always say, any key numbers on the Fibonacci retracement tool, right? Over and above the fact that we have an inverted head and shoulders pattern, we could also say that we have what seems to be an overextended double bottom or W structure over here, which also has a neckline at that point, right? And it is an overextended W structure because that second leg, or rather the first leg, is much lower than the second leg. And just like with the inverted head and shoulders pattern, price has closed above the neckline, and again we want to see price come back to the neckline again to give it a test. And at that point where the neckline is where we would potentially look for buy opportunities. And as I said earlier, especially if the neckline aligns with any key numbers that align with the Fibonacci retracement tool, right? So at this point, should price come, is where I would look for buy opportunities. And if I do indeed find any good ones at this point, my take profit should be around that level, which is the previous all-time high, right? And it's the high that goes back all the way to 2021, as you guys can see, right? So what else do we see that we should be paying attention to? As much as I'm saying that I believe we should look for potential buy opportunities at this point, just bear in mind that at this point in time, the market or price is at a very strong level of resistance, as we had multiple rejections in and around that area. And what this tells us is that we may potentially see the market from this level actually move further down to this level to just test this very strong level of support, which is also the neckline of both the overextended W structure as well as that